Hey YouTube, it's Monique from Gun Aesthetics here with another makeup tutorial. So the look I have for you today is inspired by the fact that spring's here. The weather's getting nicer, so we're putting away darker colors and we're getting into lighter and brighter colors. So if you want to see how I accomplish this look from start to finish, stick around. Starting with a clean moisturized face, I'm going in with a spoolie brush, just brushing the eyebrow hairs upward, so that I can go in with my eyebrow pencil. And this pencil is the Sephora collection retractable brow pencil. It's waterproof and I'm using color number 9, which is called dark charcoal. And I'm just using that brush to fill in any sparse areas of the eyebrow. Now I'm going in with a thin angled brush using my concealer. This is the Nars Soft Matte Concealer in color Amande, and I'm just using that to define and shape out the eyebrows. And as you guys know, this is a step that I never miss. Even if I was to get my eyebrows threaded or waxed today, I still do this step. Now I'm using that same concealer to actually prime the eyelids. So concealer is also a very good primer. You kind of want to use it for more matte finish looks. So because this is a matte concealer, it's going to give me a really clean matte look when I put the eyeshadow on. If you wanted more of a dewy look, then you probably want to go with a more moisturizing primer as opposed to matte concealer. So I'm just getting it on there with a beauty egg and blending that out with my fingers. So for eyeshadow, I'm going in again with the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm using that color called Truffled, and I'm using that color in the crease of my eye as a transition color. Now I'm using a Makeup Forever eyeshadow. This is a pink coral looking eyeshadow. The color number is I-746, and I'm just using that on the entire eyelid and making sure to blend it into that transition color. And for the springtime, I love this color. It's so bright. It really pops and stands out, and I'm just loving the way it looks right now. Going back to the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, I'm using that color called Bon Bon, and it's kind of like a shimmery with pink undertone type of color, and I'm just using that in the corner of the eye and towards the center of the eye. Now I'm going back in and I'm just blending everything out to make sure all the colors transition very nicely into each other. So for foundation, I am going in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. The color is Mahogany, and I'm getting that all over the face using a wet sponge. This foundation is actually a medium to full coverage foundation. If you wanted to and you wanted more of a natural look, you could go with more of a sheer foundation such as Bare Minerals. But for me, I'm really loving this Too Faced foundation right now, and that's the foundation I decided to go with for this look. using my trusty Maracuja oil by Tarte. I'm just adding that into my concealer to add some moisture to the concealer before applying it underneath the eye. Also applying that concealer to the bridge of the nose and center of the eyebrows and forehead. Applying that above the lip, underneath the lip on the chin, and above the jawline. Now I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty contour stick in the color Espresso, and I'm just using that to contour my cheekbones, jawline, and the bridge of the nose, and the hairline. And I'm using another sponge to blend that in. And then I'll go in with a powder brush to just buff that all out to make sure that the product's all dispersed and you're not getting any harsh lines. So for powder, I'm going in with the Marcelle face powder. I really like this powder for the simple fact that look how huge the tub is. Like, I will never run out of this stuff. But other than that, it really does the trick. It helps to set the concealer. As you can see, I'm applying it to all the areas I had applied the concealer. And this is what ladies call baking. You just make it sit there and you bake a little bit. I could have let it sit a little longer, but I just went in there and buffed that out with a powder brush. So at this point, guys, I really wanted to get some black eyeliner on there because you guys know that I love black eyeliner. But because, again, this is a spring look, we want to stay away from the dark eyeliners and we want to avoid it if we can. So in this case, I totally skipped it and I just went straight for mascara. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara here. And I'm really liking how the mascara looks against the lightness and the brightness of the eyeshadow. It really makes your lashes pop and stand out. For blush, I decided to use a Burgundy on the cheekbones. It's coming from the Sephora collection Spice Market Contour and Blush Palette. And I'm just lightly dabbing that onto the cheek. And for highlight, again, my favorite, the Copper Shimmer color. It kind of has like a rose gold undertone. So I'm getting that onto the cheekbone, underneath the eyebrow, to the center of the nose there, above the lip, on the chin, even above the eyebrows there. So this is where the light would just naturally hit you. Guys, I'm loving this already. I feel like I don't even need lipstick at this point. I could just put on some gloss and go. But I did decide to finish the look with a cute little purple pastel kind of color It is from the Sephora collection. It's a cream lip stain liquid lipstick. Oh my gosh, that's a tongue twister. Yeah, but it's a nice color. It's called Marvelous Mauve, and I just thought it was a great color to tie in the whole look. And that's it, you guys. I really enjoyed and had fun shooting this for you guys. I hope you like it. If you do, please hit that like button, subscribe, share it. Also, don't forget to follow my Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook accounts at Gun Aesthetics. So guys, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.